Fear and Loathing. Welcome to Beer and Loathing's Chug, a delightful romp in the park of beer news that may or may not have pissed you off last week. We take that stroll one last time to make sure you're good and pissed off so you can be properly outraged over whatever bullshit might piss you off this week. I'm Sam Sly, thanking David from Zombie for offering to pay up my ransom for that little situation last week and giving you all some new headlines. A Wisconsin beer bar really screwed the pooch on a free beer promo tied to the Green Bay Packers. The Bavarian Beer Haus continued to offer its free beer till a point is scored special. Will end up really backfiring spectacularly when the Packers were shut out in a recent game and the bar had to dish out nearly 300 beers, compliments of the house. One bystander commented that it was the best beer and cheese pairing event he ever attended. A Food and Wine blog has declared Detroit America's next great beer city. Are they a magazine? I actually don't even know what the fuck they do. Well, I want to be cynical and make sure Food and Wine knows I think they're tripping on suppositories they sucked out of a meth head's ass. I can't really argue with the fact that you can buy a building there for about as much as it would cost to make a 20-minute or less long-distance phone call in 1997. That's how you keep overhead way down. Meanwhile, Japan has stepped up the binge drinking game to unprecedented levels. For approximately $120 US, you can sign up for an all-you-can-drink membership at a bar located in downtown Shinjuku. You get a 2-hour window and must order 2 food items, but you can slug back as many beers as you like during that time frame. We may have taught them about the bomb, but it's pretty clear the Japanese are ready to teach us about getting bombed. Lastly, an Australian brewery called Pirate Life has sold out to ABInBev. And again, crickets among the American beer rabble-rousers because no one really gets angry about this stuff unless it mildly affects them or their brothers, mechanics, gardeners, au pairs, cleaning ladies, dog walkers, hemorrhoid cream dealer. But can we acknowledge the awesomeness of this situation? The owners of Bud literally just bought a brewery called Pirate Life. Very fittingly complimentary brand to go along with the beers that go straight to the booty. Diarrhea. So this week we thought we'd share some drinking excellence, so please enjoy this dude wake surfing and chugging a beer. Such talent. That is clearly the physique of a true athlete. Okay, my only complaint is he clearly didn't finish that beer unless he purposefully wanted to make an upside-down beer rooster tail. If that's the case, well played, sir. There's your recap. This week's Chug is brought to you by Lenny from Call to Arms Brewing here in Denver, Colorado. A measly 10.4% Imperial Oatmeal Porter aged in Deer Hammer whiskey barrels. Cheers to my homie Jesse. Oh, that went down awesome. Come back next week to find out what pissed you off this week. Cut print. If you thought that was all right, why don't you give us a subscribe on the old YouTube channel here. It's Tune In, Get Drunk. We do weekly chugs, we do other video stuff, and it's usually stupid, probably entertaining, things that you wouldn't want your mom to see.